All right. Okay. This is Hangman Tarot. We're doing a live pick a card. So this is going to be a love message. And this is going to be for all of those who have maybe separation in love or maybe a twin flame situation or some type of relationship in which you're not able to actually be with that person. So long distance, maybe a breakup, maybe some time off. Now, I did shuffle, even the top cards were shuffled. So they just happened to come out Nine of Swords and Nine of Cups. So um, basically, I'm just going to have you pick whichever deck intuitively that you've chosen. Okay. And that is going to be the reading from the one that you're wanting to hear this message from. Just take a couple breaths and choose just straight off the gut. Where does it take you? Which deck? Now I'm going to do both of them, whichever one that you have chosen. I just want you to be able to listen and hear your love message or your love reading. This is all intuitive. Each of these cards is intuitively picked. I am going to begin with the Nine of Swords. Okay. All right. Next card that we have, Libra, reverse love card. Let's just see those. There. Queen of Cups. So this is upright. So moving on to our last card. All right, this is the Nine of Swords card. So this card is just implicating what it is that they're feeling about you. As far as your relationship goes, this is being with you or without you. And they'll give you a great explanation on how they're feeling at this very moment. So they're definitely being troubled with the situation. They're feeling like the issues that they have with the relationship they actually don't want to deal with. So they're actually they're very much repressing how they feel inside, so that they aren't making a big old chaotic situation in between the two of you. The connection is just very much keeping them up at night. And they actually just want to maybe get to a place in which they need to end things. So they're kind of wondering or curious or have been having sleepless nights in the fact that maybe they can't actually keep this relationship going or continue with this situation. Okay. Now, they really just want to basically express to you that they want you to flourish. They want you to move forward. They want you to move on. And this is right here, this Zodiac Oracle card. They definitely want you to flourish, but yet again, they're not expressing that. They're very repressed over here. So here's the situation in which the Nine of Swords is very much letting you know that they're super repressed in this relationship, in this situation. And they're very much just kind of wanting you to flourish and move on. They want peace in your life, but they are not able to give that to you. What they want to express to you, if they could give you a message, they would express to you to count your blessings. But again, they're very much repressed. So they're not able to even really connect energetically at the moment. So this is in reverse. So this is just indicating that they are very much kind of isolating themselves in the way that they feel in this troubled relationship. This individual is the Queen of Cups. This individual could definitely be a water sign, could be an air sign as well. They're very loving, they're very intuitive, they're very much in their psychic powers. They trust their inward everything. They trust their heart and all the words that flow from it. They trust their logic, they trust the things that they have learned, and they're just kind of one to reckon with, if you would, intuitively. They're super, super lovely. But again, they're just having a really difficult time as far as this relationship is going. Next action that they're going to take regarding the relationship or the situation or this challenge in between the two of you is definitely finding detach. They're going to find a way to detach so that they can become the Queen of Cups again, so that they are able to move forward and find themselves back in their intuition, finding themselves trusting their own selves again and finding a little bit of sleep. But they are definitely going to detach from the situation. And it doesn't mean that there was no spiritual love between the two of you. It just really, really means that the two of your story, your paths, they have come together and now they move forward, onward and apart. And when we try to force things together, it again causes that suffering. And that is what this person is doing. And when we love somebody, we don't want them to suffer. We don't want them to find themselves keeping themselves up at night over us. So the final resolve here is definitely going to be detachment. Again, that doesn't mean that there was never any love there. They just want you to flourish. They think it's time. They want to flourish. They want to move forward. Okay. I'm going to move forward. We're going to move on to our next reading, and it will be the last reading of the evening. I'm just doing two. This is just something new that I decided to do, that I was excited to do anyway. Now, if this is the deck of cards that you chose, then we will be doing this Nine of Cups reading. Okay. All right, this Nine of Cups, how they're feeling, how the specific person is feeling. And this is a person that has not so much gone away, but maybe is more of a mysterious relationship for you. Maybe a twin flame, maybe someone who you can't reach because of travel. Maybe even the COVID might have put some space in between the two of you. But this is just for those that have lovers that are far away, whether far away energetically, heart wise, by land, just kind of basing and resonating off of your own story. Um, they're feeling very determined. They have quite the motivation as far as not giving up. They know that this is definitely going to be a final push. And so they don't want to give up specifically like immediately, but they definitely know that this is going to be the last straw, the last push. They definitely were satisfied in the relationship though. Definitely were fulfilled emotionally. They felt as if their cup was full, feeling much gratitude for you specifically. Now, if they could, they would definitely want to say something to you. Now, this Aries is upright. They want you to believe in yourself. So, this card came up, and these are all intuitively picked. They were hand shuffled, each one by me. They were definitely wanting you to believe in yourself. So, as much as they believed in, the emotional fulfillment of the relationship, they want you to believe in you. They want you to continue with the courage that you had when you guys very first started. It takes a lot of courage to be separate and in love. Yeah, they definitely want you, if they could really just shout their heart out to your heart, they would want you to be living in your soul and not a role. And when I say that, that's just kind of truly staying within whom you are and not, suffering if you're suffering inside the situation. They definitely don't want you playing a role. They want you to live authentically. So as far as the relationship goes, they want you to be in it and they want it to be as organic as possible. Because again, with the satisfied feelings in this relationship between the two of you, they want to make sure that you're flourishing. Again, that flourishing. They don't want you suffering at all and not being exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment. This zodiac sign is going to be either a water sign or a fire sign. They're very, very determined. Again, there's those difficulties. There's that motivation issue when, everything is so separate. It's very hard to keep moving through, but they are determined to have that final push. So they are very, very grateful for whom you are and what you two have. But again, there's not a whole lot more they can do after this last time. The next action they're going to take in just overall is seek. So they want to seek spiritual. They want to seek living. They want to seek, the air. They want to move. They want to figure things out. They want to seek you. They want to seek your love. They are invested. They're definitely in this place for you and them. And seeking is all about finding things out and figuring things out. Reminding you to believe in yourself. That is one thing that does pop up that's super important for them to you, as well as knowing that they're taking another shot here. But again, they're not going to be able to continue to keep moving through the difficulties. They don't want to give up. They don't necessarily want to run off, but they do, however, they want to try one more time. So it's almost perfect. See where you guys head out and end up. All right. So make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is Hangman Tarot. I am Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. And I do usually do readings with my face and not so much just my hands. But again, I was just kind of trying out these pick a card or pick a deck, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you guys did too. And we will do this again soon. If you would like, you can go check out all my links below in the description box. Share, like, and follow each of those. And again, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you can come back to get all of your Hangman Tarot readings. All right. We will see you soon.